Hey, it's your boy, Jamal Lockhart, the Gorilla CEO, Gorillapreneur, Strategic Real Estate Investment. I'm not next, I'm now. And I'm with an amazing guest who has hooked me up, man, with the StreamYard. We're doing it in the big way. I am with the incomparable, the magnanimous, the great Zach Ginn, partner with Rick Ginn, his dad, on Flipping with Rick. And they just don't know how much they helped me grow as a real estate entity and an entrepreneur. Man, they fighting the guru files. You don't know what a guru file is. The guru file is a guy that takes your money on education that should be free. And Rick and Zach give up so much free information. They help people, wholesalers like myself, entrepreneurial endeavors in real estate, and they're helping guys for free with amazing course. I got their course on they're right in my phone. They're right in my phone, the entire course, and it helps me so much. And like I said, Zach, man, it's just great. Thanks for the hookup, man. Cause I got to get the StreamYard. This is classy stuff now.
This is good stuff, man.
Yes, man. But Zach, introduce yourself to everybody. They already know who you are, man. But just shout it out to the people and let's just have some fun.
Yeah, what's up, guys? My name's Zach Ginn. I'm a real estate wholesaler out of Port St. Lucie, Florida, and basically what I do is I wholesale real estate. I do real estate investing. I do creative financing. If it's part of real estate investing, that's what I do. That's all I love to do, and I'm just here to help the people out, learn how to get into wholesaling and make over $100,000 per year, 7 figures. I don't care. I just want to help the people out.
That's like, man, that's just such a great gift. And, I'm not knocking anybody because I'll tell you a little background about myself. Gorillapreneur was started when me and my wife were homeless, so I was in a homeless shelter and I was looking for something to turn myself around. And I worked jobs all my life. I was in corrections. I was in law enforcement. I was in industrial. You name it, I did. I just wasn't happy. It's good to see like Rick is a lot older, but it's good to see a gentleman like Zach do this, man, at a young age. So you young people, this is the perfect example of how you change yourself into an entrepreneur and make great money. But Zach, what made you get into wholesaling, man? What made you start and really go at it the way you're going at it? How did you get started, man?
Yeah, man, I got started in real estate wholesaling basically because my dad's been doing it, but really, he never really wanted me to get into wholesaling. It's definitely a very tough, cutthroat industry, and it's very difficult to get started in. That's all I can really say. It's not a fun business to get into when you're starting out. It's a lot of hard work. It's mentally tough on you, and not many people are successful in it. And basically, I was a bag boy at my local grocery store, and I literally hated it. I was 14 years old.
I did that too.
It sucks. I was making minimum wage. It was absolutely terrible, under $7 an hour. And I was cleaning up toilets. I was doing everything I possibly could to make money there. And I did not enjoy it. So one day I was just seeing my dad. He had like a $20,000 or $30,000 check on his table there. And I was like, whoa, how do I do that? And I was like, how do you do that? And he's like, well, if you want to do that, it's called wholesaling real estate. And I was like, all right, can you show me how to do it? He's like, no. If you want it bad enough, just do it yourself. And I was like, oh, crap. So that's what I did. I started going on all the YouTube channels, started trying to learn how to do this stuff and seeing how I could get started in real estate. And I watched YouTube videos. I did everything. And eventually I learned I had no money. So I started doing bandit signs. And I spent all the money in my bank account on bandit signs, maybe $300 at the time. And that's what I did. Started sticking bandit signs out, and I got my first wholesaling deal, and second one followed. And by the time I graduated high school, I was making about $100,000 by the time I graduated high school. So at 18 years old. So I would say the rest is history from there.
How many 18-year-olds do we know? Not you said it, because there's so many young guys now that are really doing things with real estate and crypto and so many other avenues. The young people, you guys inspire me. And Zach is one guy, and his father as well. They really inspire me, not just because they help people. Is they show you. It's like, okay, like one of the guys, I'm really not knocking anybody. These guys were my foundation before I came across Rick and Zach. I watched the Jerry Nortons, I watched the Max Maxwells, I watched the Chris Crone. Now, big shout to Chris Crone. I got his personal phone number, so big shout to Chris Crone. But it's like them guys, you have to pay in, you have to buy in. Yeah. And you can go down Zach's YouTube channel, and please go Flip with Rick on YouTube. Check them out, subscribe, hit the bell notifications. You see all videos coming through, because you guys will learn so much, and I've learned so much. They do live cold calls, so that way you can see them doing a cold call, and kind of, you can see their style and adapt their style to what they're doing, and you can kind of just come in. But okay, let's I don't like ruffling no feathers, but what made you attack the gurus? Because you go at the gurus, so it was something it was something there that I know that stuck in your heart that you said, hey, I got to change what's going on with real estate education. So what made you really go at that source?
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I truly believe in my heart of hearts. I learned how to basically do wholesaling real estate for free. I spent $0 with a guru, and it was never even an option for me. I might have bought it if I had the money, but I didn't have the money. And
For
if
me
I
either.
wanted,
Right.
I'm telling you,
For
if I
me
wanted
either.
mentorship for wholesaling, I was going to have to drop $5,000 to $10,000, and I had no money at 18 to be doing that. And at 17 years old too, it was not even the realm of possibility. And when I was
That
looking
was
on
the
YouTube,
problem.
there was nothing.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing. And the only things out there
Mm-hmm.
for education was like, all right, I'm going to show you about 10% of wholesaling. But if you want the other 90%, you're going to pay $5,000, $10,000. And I couldn't afford that. So what is a person supposed to do? I truly believe in my heart of heart, any person, I don't care your age, your gender, anything, real estate is the way to go from nothing to something. Like you can go
Yes,
from $0 to $1 million legitimately from no money. Real estate wholesaling is the way to do it. It's not a
yes,
get
sir.
rich quick scheme. It's you can do it. And that knowledge has been secretly it's in these gurus' hands, and they charge to get that information. And I believe I could change so many people's lives at 16, 17, 18 years old who, without real estate wholesaling, that they'd get a job, they'd have to do other things to make money. It's just not good. So I felt like it was my duty to help the people out. And eventually, when I started making about 7 figures a year in my wholesaling operations, and I had the choice. I'm like, well, I could make millions of dollars selling this stuff, or just give it for free. And this industry has blessed my life so much, because I would have been a manager at a grocery store probably if it wasn't for wholesaling, making 80, 90K a year.
No
And
disrespect to managers of grocery stores, but we telling
no,
the story here. But he's telling the truth. He's telling the truth. He's telling the truth.
but I can easily make that over in a month, so
Mm-hmm.
that's the thing. They're working 60, 70 hours a week, and my life's just completely changed from this business, and nobody took the initiative and action to teach the stuff for free. It's all you have to pay for. So, I decided to be the only person. Me and Rick, we were like, you know what? Let's teach it. Let me give everything I know in my head, because I got 7 figures in here. I was able to scale my wholesaling operation where I don't have to work in it really anymore. So I was like, you know what? Let me just share. This business has blessed me so much, and all the mentors I've read, everything has told me just give. The more you give, the more you receive. Tony Robbins really, that really struck a chord with me. And a lot of the free information I learned starting out was all from free people. Gary Vaynerchuk, Tony Robbins, all these people gave all this free information out. I'm like, you know what? Let me try to do this for wholesaling. And it struck a chord with a lot of people. And eventually I literally gave everything. Eventually I created the largest wholesaling mastermind, made that free. I have the largest real estate course in the entire country. And I made that for free. And it's got many people in it. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of people going in there every single month learning wholesaling for free. And between you and me, the only reason I go after these gurus is I'm able to not charge, because I make enough money in my wholesaling business where I don't care. I want to be the person.
That's
I want to be
amazing.
the person that changes wholesaling real estate forever. Give it all for free.
You must
That's
get the
what I
hate
want to
mail.
do.
I know they must send you hate mail on this stuff, man. The hate mail from these guys must be like stacked to the ceiling, man. It's crazy
Yeah.
now.
So it's not hate mail. I'm just blacklisted from everything. I'm not invited to any show. I'm not invited to do anything for any other guru. That they don't care. So at the end of the day, I think about the 17, 16-year-old kids that are making 100K now a year from learning from my stuff. And they had no money. These gurus are calling them, their sales teams, and saying, you need to put this on a credit card, go into debt, and learn wholesaling. They tell you that, hey, you should put 10 to 15K on a credit card. This is what you got to do to be successful. They're telling 17 teenagers to do this. And I'm not going to specifically say anyone, because I know who they are, but they are telling 17-year-old kids to get into debt to learn this stuff. So I'm not into that. So what I do specifically is I try to put them all out of business. So I've had calls. That's all I could say of, I've slashed a lot of these people's businesses by about a quarter to a half. And that's not even close to where I want to be. I wouldn't be at zero, but you got people making $3-4 million a year selling wholesaling coaching. Now they're only making $1 million, which they're struggling doing that. But the revenue is going down so much. And the number one complaint that they're getting on their sales calls is, hey, freewholesaling.com just shows me the exact thing for free. And I was actually able, with my subscribers, they've given me access to every guru course imaginable. And I said, all right, this is what they're doing. Let me just try to 10x exactly the value that they give. And I did that. So at the end of the day, I do this because I care more about the legacy I want to leave by when I die versus the money. Because I make enough money now. I don't really need it. I don't buy fancy stuff. You see no watches, no Rolex. I drive a regular pickup truck. I'm here to live the life of my dreams and change people's lives. And me not taking $4 or $5 million a year to sell coaching, I've been able to create hundreds of millions of dollars in real estate deals for the students who watch my stuff, which I truly believe that's better value.
Man, that's flabbergasted, man. Like I'm really sitting here stunned. And I've read. I'm going through my third read of Think and Grow Rich, and the principles that Zach is really speaking on are in Think and Grow Rich. Definite decision, persistence. Determined effort, faith, and helping others. That's very important, because you can't expect to get wealth and not help others. It doesn't work that way. Also, I'm big on law of attraction and power of the universe. So what he's doing is he's putting out positive energy and getting all that energy right back in wealth, and also just a good feeling that making other people wealthy as well. And he's helping other people. And it's good to see, I'm kind of stunned that he's so young, man, because he speaks with so much volume, he speaks with so much passion. You would think that he's older, but, I'm just happy to really be, and I'm telling you, brother, some of your lessons, like when I was sitting in that mall, me and my wife, and I'd be hustling up enough money to get a hotel room for the night, right? And sometimes I make it, sometimes I didn't. But when I came across your information, and don't get me wrong, I was downloading free contracts from Jerry Norton, and I would listen to Max Maxwell about prop stream and list source and all that kind of stuff. But like you said, it always had an ending. It always had an ending. It's like, if you follow Zach and Rick and follow if you go down, you can literally see, okay, this is about cold calling. This is about contract. This is about follow-up. This is about doing whatever you need to do. And it's right there. And it's an amazing gift, because just think about it this way. Anybody out there listening that doesn't have any money, but this is what you want to do. This is the guy and his father. This is where you need to go. This is where and it's right on YouTube. I started on an Obama phone, man. I didn't even have a plan. You know what I'm saying? I had library computers and an Obama phone, and I made it happen for myself. So it just goes to show you, young or old, if you have the desired effort and the determination and the persistence to be successful, you have to you got to believe your own hype. That's the first thing. You got to believe in yourself more than anybody. You have to believe in yourself that you can do it. So Zach, I saw the cold calling call yesterday when you had two guys on there. I'm getting there first. I'm teaching them how to close. What really spurred that? Like I know you want to touch as many people as you can, but is it better sometimes when you're doing your live calls and you're speaking to another person and they're giving you that automatic feedback? Is that really a better way of doing it, when you're getting that automatic feedback from the people that you're talking to?
Yeah. So this comes back to me putting gurus out of business. I'm sorry to bring that back, but
it's all good. It's all good. Man.
Here's the thing. $5,000-$10,000. People pay that so they can see their favorite coach, one-on-one, or get in a Zoom with 500 other people. Mm-hmm. I legitimately will tell anybody, if you legitimately will not buy a guru course, I will personally talk to you one-on-one every Thursday for as long as you want. One-on-one, I'll help you with everything. And people on Thursdays do it. They'll literally hop on my channel. I'll talk to them one-on-one for free. So those people, I'm like, hey, you want to hop on my one-on-one? Go there. And they're like, Zach, I need help. I don't know how to close deals. Well, let's do some role plays and see what we can do. This is what I'd probably do differently. That's what I do differently here. Oh, this is your market. Here's some companies I know in there that can help. I just give one-on-one free coaching calls. And here's the way I look at it. I could sell coaching to the Zoom thing. And here's the problem. If I spend 30 minutes with that person, it's pretty expensive to spend 30 minutes of my time, but I don't look at it that way. That 30 minutes I'm spending with them, everyone's watching. There's thousands of people watching that. So much value is being done from me just having one conversation with someone. 1,000 other people are watching that, and they're probably getting some value from that. So that's why I always do that. I always do live calls. I love cold calling live. I love sharing out. I'm different than most people because I don't try to sell you anything, which means I don't care about sales for coaching, which means I'll do two things. I'll just give all my HUDs out. I'll literally show, hey, here's my HUDs, because I'm not scared. I'll show you my HUDs. I'm legit. Number two is I'll cold call live, because I'm not trying to sell a cold calling course. And I'll show you, I'm not the perfect cold caller. I'm not perfect, but I get deals done because I'm just imperfect. I just take massive action. And so when it comes to having other people cold call with me, I'll cold call with, hey, just call right now. It doesn't matter how good you are of a cold caller. It's just you saying the right thing and connecting with someone. So
yeah, it is. And one thing I want everybody to understand, especially the new guys, real estate is about selling homes, land, whatever you're going to sell. But you have to become a problem solver. That's one of the main things in real estate, is to become a problem solver. But you solve problems through relationships. Let's say you're talking to a divorcee. You may go on a different pitch. Let's say you're talking to a person from the north or a person from the south or a younger person or an older person. You can't use the same pitch, but the problem still remains. So to new guys and gals coming in, learn to be a problem solver. That will make you the money if you're solving people's problems. But the most important thing is building relationships. Like I'm not sure. I know you may have seen some of my stuff. Zach, I'm a little different. I do things differently in how I market. I use comic books and I use all types of fun stuff, and I have fun with it because I had to do that because I didn't have the money for ad marketing. I called an ad guy one time to help me out with some advertising. But hey, Gorilla, send me $5,000. We'll get you some $5,000. I ain't got 50 cents. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get creative. So it's one thing that I love about Zach and his dad. They're so creative in how they do things, and you can really get a feeling that you can feel when someone's trying to help you and when someone's really just putting out information for the sake of putting out information. And it's not knocking everybody. I am a capitalist, so I understand the principles of being a capitalist. But if you follow things like Think and Grow Rich, if you follow laws of attraction, if you follow law of vibration in your business, you have to help people. That energy, and like I said, I've done deals with people, man. I have an island in Scotland I'm selling. I'm bringing shipper container homes to Ghana, Africa in 2023, along with I'm involved with hedge fund buyers now. And I started chasing 2,500 bird dogging in Cleveland. So that's how I started. So like, if anything, like let guys like Zach and myself inspire you that anybody, and like I said, we're two sides of the spectrum. I'm probably oldest as dad. You know what I'm saying? But we're two different sides of the coin. Here's a young man doing it, here's an older man doing it. We're enjoying it, we're having fun, we're making good money, and we're helping people. It's about helping people. And Zach, you help so many people, man. I'm just proud to know you, man. And you're just doing amazing things. And we're gonna get one more question. I'm gonna let my man go. I know he got some things going. I know he got something coming up.
Bro, I'm here.
I don't want to hold him long.
Bro, but I did a 4-hour live yesterday. I'm good.
I know, right, man.
I can go forever, man.
Yeah, you be working, man. God, you
put it, man.
Yo, if you punch the clock, you sure got the overtime for sure, man. But this guy is amazing, man. But with the thing that I really find interesting about Zach is he's comfortable. A lot of people are uncomfortable on camera with his cold calling. If you watch, he's very comfortable. So how did you? I try to tell everybody, you have to develop a style. So how did you develop your style when you approach real estate? When you approach wholesaling, what was it tough developing your style? The more deals you got, the better you got, or was it kind of just a fish to water kind of thing where you just picked it up and got it right away?
Well, I mean, I'll just tell you the truth. I've released one video a day for 2 years straight on YouTube. And now I've done 2 videos a day for the past 3 months. Probably 2 videos a day for the rest of my life here on YouTube. So doing thousands of videos, you get pretty comfortable doing it. Kind of like my cold calling. Why I'm so comfortable cold calling is because in my dorm room in college, I spent 5 hours a day, 5 days a week for a year straight cold calling on a triple line dialer. And that's all I did. I got very good at cold calling. I got very comfortable with it. It's like if I go to make a PB&J sandwich, I'm very comfortable making one. I've made thousands in my life. I'm just comfortable doing it, And going on YouTube, doing videos, I'm very comfortable with it because I've done it a bunch, and I don't really care about people's judgment of me. The only person there's only one person I care about who has an opinion on me. I could go mess up and go give me a comment of I'm mean or whatever. I don't care. As long as my mom thinks I'm cool, I'm good.
That's
man.
right.
That's it. As long as she likes me.
Big shout out to Mama again. That's right.
Shout
Big shout out to
Mama. But like, as long as she thinks I'm fine, I'm good.
I feel you, bro. That's just, man, that's amazing stuff, man. And this guy here, like I said, I don't know if you remember, he gave a cash buyer's hack, right? And I was always taking notes, but I really never jumped on it. But this one, for some reason, this one stuck out, right? And my Facebook following was growing, and I took the hack exactly as Zach gave it to me. And I tweaked it. He gave it to me for single family residential, and I tweaked it for commercial. I had over 300 email addresses of cash buyers in 4 days, in 4 days, and 160 commercial buyers in 2 days, just from his. And I know you remember that because I think I sent you a comment, something I sent you, and it was like, man, I knew right then. I said, this guy got something. This guy got something. I mean, it worked. It's guys I've done deals with. It's guys that send me information on what they may need. So, like, one thing I want to tell you, new guys and gals coming in, have no fear. Just go for it. Don't think about, will I make it? You will make it if you believe in yourself and you have persistence. And when you have guys like Zach and his dad that give out free information, now you got no excuses. That's the main thing. Now you have no excuses. You can't say, well, I don't have the money. That's Zach. I don't have the time. When you get off of work, you can watch a video at night. Don't make excuses. Make results. This is Bob Proctor's, not mine. Results will always tell you where you need to be. The results will tell you where you need to be. If you're not getting, if I'm not getting my cold call ratio is not right, or I'm not getting deals, there's something you're not doing. So you don't scrap the plan, you just modify it. So Zach, I think Zach is the perfect example of showing guys how to modify their plan, how to maximize their time and effort. That's important. Maximize your time and effort. So Zach, well, give just a quick tip if you would give a wholesaler just starting out. They don't know where to go. They may be a little frustrated, maybe a little beat down. What would you tell the guy listening right now that's at his last ropes on the wholesaler thing, ready to quit? What would you say to a guy like that?
Quit if you want. I mean, I don't really care. But here's the thing. If I quit in wholesaling, I would never quit in wholesaling, but the one thing that stresses me out on anything I ever do, if I ever go full in on something, which I went full into wholesaling, is when I go to put my head down on the pillow at night, if I did not put 110% into everything, I can't sleep at night. I physically couldn't sleep. If I quit wholesaling and I knew I only gave 70%, the what if will be forever. When you're old in a nursing home, you're about to die. The worst possible thing you can ever have is regret. Regret is the worst thing you can have because there's nothing you can do about it. So on my deathbed, hopefully in hundreds of years from now with technology, I hope, I don't want to die and know that I didn't give my all into everything I tried. And I give my all into everything, my family, everything. So if you legitimately think that you've put 110% onto everything, then quit. Most likely you haven't. And if you want to get into wholesaling, just go to freewholesaling.com and it'll just show you how to do it. Most people, that's why I like doing the lives, man. So I get someone alive that said, Zach, I did everything in wholesaling real estate. I'm not being successful. It must be your stuff. Wholesaling it doesn't work in Greensboro, North Carolina. I'm like, you're not working in Greensboro? They're like, it doesn't work. I was like, I know about 3 people making millions of dollars in Greensboro, so something's up there. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Because I love people that give me a statement of just general. Real estate doesn't work in this market. Okay, well, let me break down your business, okay? This is like anyone. This is like if someone comes to me and they're, they want to lose weight and they said, I can't lose weight. Well, let's break down. What do you eat? What's your workout plan? Let's break it down, Let's see your metabolism is. So in wholesaling, I look at the same way. Okay, you can't get any deals in Greensboro. What's your marketing? You're cold calling vacants, and that's all you're doing? So have you cold called the code violations? Have you driven for dollars? Have you done the water shut off? Did you pull the fire damage property? They're like, no. I'm like, well, do that then.
Right.
And they're like, well, you tried everything? Did you do all those lists? No. Did you pull the probate? No. Well, go do that and come back to me. Oh, cold calling doesn't work. How many hours have you cold called? I cold call 2 hours a week. I'm like, you're not going to get results doing that.
That's right.
Pump those numbers up, So I don't like general statements when someone says I'm struggling. The 99.99% chance there's something you can do to gain your skills up, or you're not working enough. And that's right. The point.
That's right. Dan Pena gave me this one. 5,000 cold calls a month make $1 million. 5,000. You hear the number, 5,000. So if you didn't even do 5,000, let's say you did 2,500, you're gonna fall somewhere and make a lot of money. But what Zach is explaining is you have to try. Like probate listings, divorce. It's so pocket listings from real estate investors. Pre-MLS. It's so many things. Like when I got in, I was in Cleveland, one of the roughest markets I had. I was in East Cleveland, West Cleveland, trying to get stuff. Every wholesaler was there, and I started going hard. I was working for a couple of guys, and I really got tired of doing that. I was like, well, I'm only getting $2,500 a house. Why should I do this for them when I can do it for myself? But then when I dove in, and sometimes you can dive in some deep water, but you gotta tread a little bit. You gotta tread the water and stay afloat. Okay, let me get my bearings. Let me find out what directions I need to go in. And before you knew it, the Orkney Islands in Scotland, the hedge fund, done deals with cats in Israel, that got stuff in the States. Got a great partner. My partner around that, big shout out to him, one of the best cash buy targeters in the country. But I wouldn't have got that if I quit. I wouldn't have got that. So what he's saying is, if you're gonna quit. More money for us. But like I'm saying, it's not saying it in a negative way. What we're saying is just adjust the plan. If something's not working, adjust the plan. Adjust the plan. Try new things that you may not have tried, may not have thought of. Like, I never even thought of that's funny. One of my next guests is Chris Burnett, founder of Code Enforcement Leads. I never knew about the code enforcement stuff. I never knew about that. Now I have 5,000 leads in Cleveland from making a connection with Mr. Chris Burnett. So like I said, it's all about what you come in with. You got to have the guts. You got to have the stones to believe in yourself and just go for it. Man, with Zach, man, bro, thank you, man, for just chopping it up with me for a little while, man. I appreciate you so much. And, man, this is like, man, I'm a little starstruck over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little starstruck over here. Just chatting to the man. And did you get your dunk in, man? You finally putting it down. I saw your video when you was dunking. You finally put the dunk in there, man. You finally get it down?
Get what?
Dunking. I saw you dunking. I saw you dunking with the basketball.
I'm getting close. I'm getting close. I'm getting better, man. I'm over 6 foot. I'm not that tall. So I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. I'll get there.
Like anything else you conquer, you can conquer this as well, man. And I didn't want to keep my man all day long. I know he got a bunch of time, but I'm just blessed that he wanted to chop it up with the Gorilla CEO for a little while. And man, like I said, please do yourself a favor. Go to YouTube, find Flipping with Rick, push the subscribe, push the notification bell, and you too can be a great wholesaler if you have the persistence, the desired effort, the faith in yourself, and make a definite decision. And pick up Think and Grow Rich. Read some stuff, people. Read some stuff to change your mindset. Listen to positive affirmations. Believe in yourself. You got to reprogram this to do what we do. To do what we do, you have to reprogram this. But you got to have a lot of this. And you got to have a lot of heart. And help people. The most important thing in real estate is helping people solve problems. And on that note, Zach, thank you for being here, man, for a couple of minutes with me. I appreciate you so much. Man, this is your boy, Jamal X. Lockhart, the Gorilla CEO, Gorillapreneur, Strategic Real Estate Investment. I'm not next, I'm now. With the savior, him and his dad of real estate, Zach Ginn. Zach, thank you so much for giving me some time, my brother. I thank you so much.
Thanks, brother.
All right. Peace out. We'll see you later on the next episode, man. Go to YouTube, Flipping with Rick and Zach.
Oh, thanks so much, man.